what's going on, everyone? Hey, with travel not being a priority for me right now, really anytime soon, I've actually changed my credit card strategy. I've been moving cards in and out of my wallet. I've been kind of transitioning from points and miles earning cards over to cash back cards. And as of right now, the Bank of America Cash Rewards card is going to move into my starting lineup and to the front of my wallet. Hey, welcome to Points Blank Travel, everyone. My name is Rod, and my goal for this channel is to talk about credit cards, points and miles, and how to travel around the country or around the world for little or no money out of your pocket. If this is something you're interested in, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your family and friends, share it with people you don't even know. You never know who can learn something from this information, especially right now with everything that's going on. We really need to get good, positive information out there. And with all that being said, let's roll, baby. Hey, before I get started, if you're actually thinking about the Bank of America Cash Rewards card, I want to point out that it does come with a pretty good sign-up bonus. You'll earn $200 after you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months from account opening. This card also has no annual fee. And one of the main reasons that I'm choosing the Bank of America Cash Rewards card and moving it into my starting lineup and moving it to the front of my wallet is it comes with a generous reward structure. And not only that, it also has a higher earning potential if you're a preferred rewards client with Bank of America, which I'm actually a gold client, which means I'll get a 25% bonus on my rewards, and I'll get into the actual rewards that you earn later. But a 25% bonus, and they're already a good rewards earning structure for cash back. It's no real thought that needs to be put into this. Right now, I'm not worried about traveling. I'm really not too concerned about investing, a little bit, but not too much. But right now, my biggest priority is building up my cash reserves because I don't know what's going to go on. I could get laid off from my job. I could even lose my job. So while I have an opportunity, I do want to build up my cash reserves. And that's why the Bank of America Cash Rewards card is actually moving to the front of my wallet. It's always close to my wallet. I use it probably 4, 5, 6 times a month. But right now, it's about to get some heavy game time. It is moving into the starting lineup, and it's about to see some serious action until things kind of shake out and I move back into travel points and miles, worrying about those things and worrying about traveling or preparing for travel. This card, it actually has a pretty interesting reward structure because, you can choose your category rewards and you can adjust them at least once per month. So, if I don't like the category that I've chosen, which I will, and you'll hear that category in a second, but this card does have 6 different categories that you can choose from, but you need to keep in mind there is a cap, a $2,500 cap each quarter, and after that, instead of earning X percent, you'll only earn 1%. The current card holders, if you have this card, and I will be earning 3% cash back on any one of the following categories. And I want to make sure I don't miss any of them. Gas, online shopping, dining, travel, drugstores, or home improvement. I'm not really worried about fixing my house right now with everything that's going on. Dining is not an option. You can't even get into a restaurant. Yeah, I can dine out, but I think most people are cooking at home. Drugstores, I don't spend enough money there. So really my sensible option is gas. I still am going, I'm not on lockdown in the DFW area. I'm still going back and forth to work. So the sensible option for me would be to make my 3% category gas. And with being a preferred rewards client, I'll get 25% on top of the 3%, which will turn that 3% into 3.75%. In addition to the 3% for the category I'm choosing, which happens to be gas, I'll also get 2% cash back at grocery stores. Now, if I don't get caught up in a lockdown or a shutdown and have to run to the grocery store, instead of getting 2% cash back, I'll actually get a 25% bonus and get 2.5% cash back with the card when I go to grocery stores. But I have to keep in mind that there's a $2,500 cap and they'll combine both categories. And after I reach that $2,500 limit, Everything else is 1%, which obviously I won't be using that card because I have too many other cards that will at least give me 2% cash back. And that's the way I'm rolling right now. Although there are 6 categories, you know, again, I only see me using the gas category. I really don't see me using anything else. But since I'm allowed to change once per month and still get that 3% in those 3% categories, if something changed, you know, I may have to make an option. If the grocery stores run out of food and the restaurants decided to do takeout or delivery only, then I'll shift it over to dining. So again, I always say you have to have options. You know, I look at my credit cards kind of like my investments. I like to have diversification. And that's something you need to think about. When you building your credit card strategy, or like I call mine, my arsenal, develop a strategy, develop a plan, develop something that will allow you to be able to diversify, which in turn will give you options in case anything happened. And no one expected what's going on right now to even be going on. Now, when it comes to redeeming these points, there are 3 options. I can do a statement credit, which I never do. I can deposit these cash back into my Bank of America savings account, my Bank of America checking account, or my Merrill Edge account. That is the option that I choose. Or I can get a check as long as there's a minimum of $25. I don't care about getting a check. Why go all through all that? Why wait on something to come in the mail when I can just get online and transfer it over to my checking account, my savings account, or my Merrill Edge account? Right now, the Merrill Edge brokerage account, that's not even an option. It could be because I could let the money sit there as a cash reserve and then invest it later. But right now, I kind of really want to build up my cash reserve supply that I'm going to actually be using for cash, because I don't know how long everything's going to be going on that's going on right now. You know, with the cash back, if I earn 500, I wanted to say points because I'm so used to points, but every 1% is the cash back redemption. So everything I get, 1% equal 1 cent. I mean, it's a no-brainer. That makes sense. 1% is 1 cent. And with this card, you don't have to reach $25. Now, to get a check, you do. But if I want to transfer the money, if I want to do it every month and I only have $12.18 in there, I can transfer that to one of my Bank of America accounts and keep it rolling. Or I can let it build up until it get to a certain amount. Really, it don't matter to me. I'm not earning much interest off the Bank of America accounts anyway. You know, the bottom line, with my recent shift from points and miles, I mean, to cash back, this card really made sense. I do have other cards and I may do some different videos. This card really made sense because I want to, and I'm going to mention one, my Citi Double Cash is 2% cash back on everything. My Fidelity Rewards credit card is 2% back on everything. But this card here really gave me an opportunity in certain categories to exceed that 2%, where there's 3.75 for gas or travel or dining or home furnishing and home improvement or online shopping, or 2.5% if I go to a grocery store. It gave me a higher return on my money than the Citi Double Cash. But once I exceed that limit, I do have other options to move over to. You know, and being a gold client status, a gold member of Preferred Rewards program, is what's giving me the extra boost of what really made me put this card in front of my wallet. Hey, if you have some ideas out there, man, for cash back cards, please hit me up. You know, I don't claim to know everything with this, but what I really want to do is, as always, I want to maximize whatever I'm earning. So if you have some ideas, please post them in the comments below. I'd love to hear about them. As always, remember, shoot for the moon, and if you don't make it, you'll build most of the stars. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video, share it with your family and friends, share it with people you don't even know, and I'll be coming at you soon, dropping even more knowledge. I'm actually about to do a full lineup of videos. I'm about to hit you hard. I took a couple, 3 or 4 days off with everything that was going on, trying to situate a couple things, but now I'm back, baby. I'm back in full effect. So by all means, keep checking out the channel. I'm going to keep bringing it. Have a good evening, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Peace.